How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic day and welcome back to a weekly third-party development update video for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm sorry for the lack of updates. There just hasn't been that many news coming out to Microsoft Flight Simulator in the past week or weeks, so I'm kind of running out of ideas of what to do. So I'm just going to update you on this because there are a couple of news that have been coming out. This is over the last 2 weeks, so excuse me for that, but I just didn't get around to making one last week because there was just basically nothing, and I didn't want to inform you about just some small, a tree came out. Nice. New tree. Let's go. Also, the other thing is, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe because it does mean a lot and it helps me out a lot. On the top right corner, you can also check out my YouTube channel for car videos. We just did a new video on the IV80X Founders Edition, which is a car there's only 1,895 of them ever made. So if you want to check that out, check out the top right corner. First up, we have the major update on the Just Flight 146 Professional. Alongside their work on the upcoming RJ Professional, the Just Flight development team have been busy making even more improvements to the 146 Professional for Microsoft Flight Simulator, including upgrades to the EFB tablet and navigation options. In the next update, due for release in September, they will be upgrading the EFB tablet with new features and improvements based on all the feedback that they have received since the 146 was released. The screenshots highlight some of those upgrades, which are the interactive checklist in addition to the existing Microsoft Flight Simulator checklist, a top of descent calculator with the option to manually input altitudes, speeds, and descent requirements, or to have those synced from the sim. An on-screen virtual keyboard, especially useful for VR users, an improved Navigraph chart screen with automatic selections of departures and arrival airports based on your SimBrief OFP, and the ability to favoritize your charts for quick reference, as well as some metas for your SimBrief OFP departure, arrival, and alternative airports. I love this, that the fact that Just Flight is still providing very big updates for the 146 Professional, which is a plane that has been out for a little bit now. So I'm actually really excited that they're still bringing out updates for that and just not leave it behind and just focus on the next airplane. The update will also include numerous fixes and other improvements, such as even better performance, so meaning FPS, high resolution annunciators, and flight model tweaks. But the upgrade work doesn't stop there. They're also working on performance data functionality for the EFB, including a dynamic CG chart, TMS reduced and flexibility thrust calculator, and takeoff landing distance calculator. They're also making great progress with their custom UNS-1 FMS and will be previewing that very soon. So again, Just Flight, amazing work on that. They bring out so many high quality planes, and just the fact that they're still working on the older ones is just shows them how much dedication they have. Second up on the list, we have a free weather preset. In the default simulator, only 9 weather presets are offered, from clear sky up to storm. This free add-on brings out much more choices, which is the advanced weather preset from CW Simulations. The just released version of 2.0 brings some improvements. Among other things, pictures have been added to the weather selection menu to give you an exact idea of what exactly is behind the respective presets that starts with the designation CW Pro ... Advanced Weather Presets 2.0 provides more than 44 different weather presets. Here's a series of pictures with some examples on the background, which are shots from the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. I personally use this one because it is free again, you don't have to pay for it, and there's a lot which you just have to pay for and they don't really do anything. But this one is nice because you can just have a wonderful preset and just show, you can see the very low clouds there over the San Francisco Bay, and it just looks so cinematic, and I love the way it looks. And without having to go into the simulator and change all the dials itself, you can just go in here, select that, and do what you want. Again, this is free, so I'd highly recommend just give it a shot and see if you like it, because there's nothing to lose. Even if it crashes the simulator, just uninstall it. It's free, you don't have to do anything. So hopefully this is a nice one for you. Third on the list, we have AviaServer, which is an application for your tablet or phone, so you can use them as a remote controller for different interactions with your simulator. So AviaServer is a comprehensive, useful tool from AviaWorks that can be used for Microsoft Flight Simulator, among others. The server application allows you to use a tablet or smartphone for different devices. For example, as a kind of remote controller for the CDU, the controller and display unit, the input devices for the flight management system, or for the overhead panel. A wide variety of devices are supported, so Android, iPhone, iPad, Windows tablets, and other smartphones. Now, the Avia CDU and the Avia Overhead applications for Microsoft Flight Simulator have been updated to make them compatible with the latest PMDG 737-800. With this update, AviaWorks products are compatible with the entire range of the PMDG 737 family released so far, meaning the Dash 600, 700 and also the Dash 800. In addition, with the PMDG 737s, Avia CDU also supports Aerosoft CRJ and the Mad Dog's MD82 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Avia Overhead adds similar functionality to interact with the 737 overhead panel and can be used on any touch-enabled device. All the AviaWorks products can be tested for free of charge and are available obviously at their site. But again, if you want to use them fully, you're gonna have to pay, I think it's around 12 euros per application. So it's a little bit pricey, but obviously if you have a big simulator, you'd love to just have a tablet stuck to your center console, or not your center console, but obviously your home cockpit, and you can just have a touchscreen on there, which is perfect, for instance, for a CDU. Next up on the list, we have the Feel There, who have released the Bermuda International Airport, or Bermuda. LF Wade International Airport, formerly named as the Bermuda International Airport, is the sole airport serving the British overseas territory of Bermuda in the North Atlantic Ocean. It is located in the parish of the St. George and 6 nautical miles northeast of the Bermuda's capital, Hamilton. In 2016, LF Wade International Airport handled about 402,000 passengers, which is up 5.6% from 2006. It is one passenger terminal and also has one cargo terminal. In the scenery itself, you have the following features. You have a custom ground polygon containing realistic decals, painted lines in Grim, you have improved night lighting, immersive taxi signs, custom building models including the brand new Terminal 2 building, model causeway leading to the airport. You also have airport services to exclude marshals and pushbacks from taxi out locations and realistic terrain slope. You can get this for a total of 20 euros at the Sim Market. Next up, we have, or lastly on the list, we have the iFly team, who is planning to bring their 737 MAX from P3D over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. iFly has previously released several aircrafts for FS 2004, FSX and P3D. The plan is to bring the MAX series to the P3D V5 as well as the Microsoft Flight Simulator in the future. The comment on the forums by Jania from the iFly team stated the following: the iFly 737 MAX 8 will release first as base model for P3D version 5, then for Microsoft Flight Simulator. We then plan to do the Dash 8 or the 8-200 for P3D, V5 and also for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Again, this is planned, but obviously can change as there is no screenshot anything regarding the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. So all of this news is obviously due to change depending on whether they still want to make it or not. And I just realized my Word document has a total of 747 words. So there you go. Hopefully you have a wonderful day and we'll see you next time. Again, make sure to like and subscribe because it does mean a lot. Bye bye.